Good morning, guys. So, welcome to the most important pre market video. And it came in the last day of July. We are in 31st July. The news came on 30th July, which is on Wednesday. Why I say it's the most important view and the most important day for the traders, for the swing traders, for intraday traders, for investors, because markets are at the bottom. The most of the sell-offs are already done. And we are seeing a huge gap down. As per Gift Nifty, it is almost near to 200 points gap down today. I am making this video at 4:55 a.m. on 31st July, Thursday, and today is monthly expiry for derivative markets. Myself, Sushen Raghavendra, thank you so much, Equity guys, for giving me an opportunity to build a view for the day, build a view for the swing traders, build a view for the positional traders, build a view for the investors. So, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. So, let's discuss the data first. So, we are not discussing in detail, that is the option chain, put call ratio, the advanced decline ratio, all these things doesn't matter. The FI and DI data also doesn't matter. I am going to discuss today only the data which matters for intraday point of view and also for swing trading, positional trading, and investors point of view. So what happened yesterday? So Nifty 50 has closed 33 points up. Nifty Bank has closed 71 points down. Sensex has closed 144 points up. What happened in India volatility index? Even though everybody knows there is a Trump tariff news is coming, India volatility is not up. India volatility index is down by 2.78%, which is definitely bullish. So let's see commodity market. Gold and silver, when Indian markets are open, that is gold and silver Bs are up by 0.59% and 0.33% respectively. So yesterday when live market session till 3:30, I was closely observing how India volatility index goes and how gold Bs and silver Bs goes. Is it down by 2% or it is up by 2% or it is flat? The clue we got is India VIX 2.78%, which is down, is which is bullish for Indian markets, whereas the gold and silver Bs was up by 0.5%. It is a cautious positions people took in gold and silver when equity markets are open. You can see the charts on the screen. The first candle we came down to fill the gap. There is a bounce, and again we went down till 24,800, created double hammer, and we got a rally. And then market closed neutral. That is, the close is mildly higher than the open, a 34 points kind of higher closing compared to the previous day. This is as per the numbers. Now, as I said, I'm not going to discuss about advanced decline ratio. I'm not to discuss about option chain, PCR, because these data is irrelevant when there is a news based open today. So as per Gift Nifty, we are seeing 199 points, that is 200 points gap down. As I said, I'm building you this at 4:57 a.m. We see Gift Nifty opening at 6:30 a.m. in Indian markets. So we get the exact numbers only after 6:30. But we can easily predict, based on my experience, it is easily predictable what will happen in the markets today. Before we going there, let's discuss ADRs. So after Indian markets closed, so Infosys ADR is down by 1.48%, Wipro ADR is down by 1.79%, ICICI Bank ADR is down by 1.42%, and then even HDFC Bank ADR is down by 1.29%. That is, there is a good amount of selling in American depository receipts, Indian stocks at US. This is definitely bearish, but these numbers are at 1 o'clock 29 minutes Indian timings. So we are at 5 o'clock. So we should see the global market also how it behaved after Indian tariffs been announced. So US market, that is Dow Jones, S&P and Nasdaq, closed flat. So there was a up down and a big sell off and then complete recovery. So even Nasdaq has behaved exactly like Indian markets. There was up down, and then there is a recovery, and close is slightly higher than the open. So it's a neutral data, high volatile market. So it is not closed near to the day low or it is not closed near to the day high. That not happened. So mildly positive closing on Nasdaq. So Europe also closed actually neutral yesterday. So for us, the Asian markets, Nikkei will open at 5:30 and Kospi will open at 5:30 and the Hang Seng will open at 7 o'clock. So this data is irrelevant, but we have to see US futures, guys. So when we talk about US futures, basically we are talking about US 30, US 500, US Tech 100. Can you see here? These US futures is already open. Now we are exactly at 5 o'clock. So US 30 is up 0.24%, US 500 is up 0.77%, US Tech 100 is up 1%. Now let's see the commodity market. So I told you gold and silver went up when Indian markets, Indian equity markets are open, right? Now, can you see what's happening in international market? It's 5 a.m. So gold is down by 0.65%, silver is down by 1.52%, which is a huge bullish for Indian markets, which is gold and silver positions are shifted to equities. I showed you the US futures, that is equity futures market. US futures market are up by 1%, especially Nasdaq is up by 1%, whereas the gold and silver is down by 0.66% and 1.53% in the international markets, which is a positive. So at 5 a.m., we have a good news for Indian markets. So what's happening on the daily time frame? What you're seeing on the screen is candles, a trend line, and the daily time frame we have marked a swing low to the swing high, which is the Fibonacci retracements. So where are we? So we are actually took support yesterday on 29 July. We took support at 24,598, that is 24,600 levels. So yesterday it was very clear 24,600 levels was very important, exactly where Nifty made bottom, and we are near to the deeper golden ratios, which is 24,728 and 24,473. So what is important here is we are taking supports, and as per Elliot waves, the final leg of the rally is already done here, that is 24,600. So we yesterday we closed at 24,855. Let's say even though as per Gift Nifty there is a 200 points gap down today, even if you expect 200 points gap down, again 24,600 will act as strong support. If the market digests the news in the pre-open session, that is from 9 o'clock 1 minute to 9 o'clock 8 minutes, or 7 minutes 59 seconds is the pre-open market. In the pre-open market, if lot of buy orders and this tariff news is digested in the Gift Nifty, then we may not see any 200 points gap down. The gap down may be just around 20-30 points, or if we are lucky, we may see even gap up open today in the pre-open session. That's how it works when there is news in the market, right? So let's say if there is a huge gap down today, intraday point of view is different. For investor point of view, I will tell you it is definitely a buy in the open at 9:15 1 second. If there is a huge gap down, I'm talking about 200 points gap down, 250, 300 points gap down. Investors point of view, yes, it's a big yes. You are getting very good levels. We are near to the final leg of sell off as per Elliott waves, as per Neo waves, and even as per the Fibonacci retracements. We are at the deeper golden ratio. Yes, it's a buy in the open type of market for investors, swing traders, and the positional traders point of view. You need to buy high quality fundamental stocks which are trading near to the all time high. I repeat these statements. You need to buy high quality, strong fundamental stocks which are in a bull market and which are closer to the all-time highs. If you buy these type of stocks, it gives you good returns. Suppose you don't know how to buy stocks, at least buy Nifty Bs and Bank Bs, that may work. And gold piece and the silver piece may see a gap down open today. So gold is a safe haven, guys. Somebody wants to invest in gold and silver, yes, you get opportunity to buy gold bees and silver bees as well. So today, for investors, swing traders, and the positional traders point of view, it is a buy in the open. It is Nifty bees or the bank bees or the silver bees or the gold bees. It is just buy in the open type of market. This is possible, and definitely it's a good idea, no doubt about it. Now let's get into the intraday point of view. So your first support today is at 24,772, and the second support at 24,598, and the third support at 24,473. And the first resistance at 24,903, and the second important resistance at 25,010, and the third resistance is a gap zone which is at 25,062. Before we discuss the the trading strategy for the day, what we need to discuss is the Trump tariff, right? So, what exactly the Trump tariff? It is around 25%, right? 25% type of tariff on Indian exports to US. Do you really think 25% tariff on Indian exports is a big thing? I'm definitely say Trump has better business sense than in most of the Indian economics, right? So 25% tariff on Indian exports to US is not a big deal for us. For India, the problem is this, guys. We have more enemies inside the country than the outside the country because India is an IT industry. So I'm not talking about information technology. I'm talking about income tax. So you earn money, you pay tax. Now you have saved some money, you spend money, you pay tax. So I want to buy an insurance and a medical insurance or a life insurance, all types of insurance. Again, you pay tax. So India itself is collecting 50 to 60% as taxes from your earnings. If you are exporting something and you are charged only 25% on your exports to US, do you really think that 25% tax exports is a big deal? I definitely feel it is definitely not a big deal for India. Indian markets has a capacity to digest all types of news. This is a very small news according to me. I don't consider this as a very effective and influencing news on Indian stock markets. Yes, Indian exports may get affected. So there are few things I want to discuss, that is impact on the exports. Exports will be affected only when the cost of the product that you are exporting to US is high and the 25% tariff on that cost, whereas the similar product, the US made in US type of product compared to made in India product is cheaper, then those type of companies will get affected. So I don't think majority of the companies will get affected. Only where the prices are high, the made in India product prices are high compared to made in US products are, then impact on the employment, guys. So yes, if the exports are rejected at US, so those companies, the small companies and the mid cap companies, these companies, the growth will be impacted, the employment will get affected. Again, it is a short term point of view. In the long term point of view, everything will get digested in stock market. That's how it works. Then decline in GDP, people talk in the news. So I don't think it is, again, the GDP is a long term point of view. So at least on the yearly time frame, not on the daily time frame. GDP is not calculated on the on the daily time frame. It is definitely calculated on the yearly and half yearly point of view. So it will not affect any GDP on Indian markets. And the market may see volatility. Yes, today we are seeing a 200 points gap down. So that volatility is definitely there. So there is no need to worry about it. It may be a tension between the relationship between both the countries. So the tension is over for today because the tariff is already there on the screen. And all the Indian economists knows that 25% tariff on Indian markets is actually nothing. Suppose if it is somewhere near 50-60%, okay, then we should be worried. 25% is not a big deal. So there is no tension between India and US. And what India can do about this 25% tariff, if they think this reciprocal tariff is actually very high, what India has to do is just divert your exports from US to other Asian countries, African countries, and the Europe countries. So if that happens, there is no need to worry at all. So Indian entrepreneurs are extremely smart. They know what to do, how to shift their exports from US to other countries. So I hope I gave my views on the 25% tariff. Now let's get into the intraday point of view. So intraday point of view, so we are opening at 24,600. Yes, there is a dip. Now intraday traders point of view. So how to trade for the day? There is a gap down. Let's say you are seeing the 5 minutes time frame. You can also split the screen and keep 5 minutes as well as 1 minute screen before you start trading. So when the market opens at 24,600, 650 or 24,700 levels, let's say 100 to 150, 200 points gap down, what you need to do is very simple. Keep eye on the first 1 minute candle high. Keep eye on the first 5 minutes candle high. The highs are broken, it's definitely a buy. I'll repeat this again. Split the screen into two. The left side you can keep 5 minutes time frame, the right side you can keep 1 minute time frame, and the first 1 minute candle high is taken out or the first 5 minutes candle high is taken out, then you attempt a trade. Let's say even before the first 1 minute candle and the first 5 minutes candle, if there is a bullish engulf, if there is a double hammer, if there is a morning star on the screen on 1 minute time frame and the 5 minutes time frame, it's a big buy. What I'm talking about is this. This is a 5 minutes candle. Okay, this is the 1 minute candle. Let's say if this 1 minute candle high is taken out after the gap down or the 5 minutes candle high is taken out in the next candle, then it's a buy. Even before the 5 minutes candle high is taken out, if you see here a hammer, if you see here a bullish engulf, if you see here a morning star, and these candles highs are taken out, the first target is the day high, and then the second target will be 24,700, and the third target will be 24,772, the fourth target will be 24,800. The markets will come back to fill the gap, that is, it will come back to the previous day close. We may even close near to the day high, that is also possible. So the most important news, the Trump tariff news is over, guys. So the market should make a new all-time high in the coming years as per WT GAN. This sell off, whatever you are seeing, right, this stress what you are seeing on the daily time frame, right, the consolidation whatever you are seeing on the daily time frame, that is over in the month of June or July or the August. These 3 months market will create a bottom. From the September month onwards, market should see a one-sided rally. 2025 year as per WT GAN is a bullish consolidation year. You get good opportunity to buy the good quality stocks. And then from 2026 and 2027-28, these 3 years should be a bullish years. It doesn't mean a one-sided market. We may see a sell-offs as well, but the rallies will be bigger than the sell-off. So the 2026, 27, 28 years should be a bullish years. We had a huge consolidation of 2025. The next 3 years should be bullish. I think any gap down today is a buying opportunity to buy good quality stocks. If you don't know how to buy the stocks, buy bank Bs, Nifty Bs, gold Bs or silver Bs. So buying a Nifty Bs and gold Bs will be a good idea. So I'm not a SEBI registered, so please consult your financial advisor before you buy anything in equity markets or as well the commodity markets. That's the view for the day. I hope you like the view for the day. Thank you so much, equity guys, for giving me an opportunity. And also, guys, the next batch for equity guys, the second batch is coming up on 2nd of August. So make sure you join and you have referrals. You can also refer your contacts. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.